Well, as the conflict intensifies, a local nonprofit is working to get Americans, including Bay Area residents, out of the Middle East and home safe. Project Dynamo has rescued more than 7,000 Americans around the world since it was founded back in 2021. Fox 13's Carla Byron spoke with the CEO about the latest round of evacuations.
Project Dynamo's teams are made up of former special forces and intelligence officers and volunteers from all over the United States. They're currently en route to the Middle East to evacuate Americans as missile strikes and bombings escalate between Iran and Israel. CEO Mario Duarte says there are teams in Jordan and Israel already.
We can do it, via air, via land, or even through, using ships and boats. We can use multiple routes to make sure that our people get to a safe location, and from there, we can help them find their way back home.
So far, they've seen an uptick in requests for rescue. Duarte says they're stepping up to help because there's a gap in response capabilities.
And we just have to understand that there are millions of Americans at any given time around the world. And the United States government is not always able or capable to respond to all of these. That's why Project Dynamo exists.
In 2023, the donor-funded organization and the state helped charter evacuation flights from Israel and Gaza after Hamas invaded and attacked on October 7th. In this latest conflict, Duarte says ideally they can have evacuees safely back in the U.S. within 72 hours.
Seeing, mother and father embracing the child, or grandpa holding their grandchildren, again, that's why we do it. Make sure that American families are back together, and that, we'll keep doing it as long as we're needed.
In Tampa, Carla Byron, Fox 13 News.
And we'll have information on our website, fox13news.com, about how someone can get in contact with Project Dynamo and request an evacuation form. Stick with Fox 13 for continuing coverage on the conflict between Israel and Iran. And remember, when we aren't on the air, you can also find the latest developments on fox13news.com.